Hello and welcome. This video is part of a series developed to help you quickly enable valuable features and functions across your SAP Ariba solution. In this video, I will show you how you can leverage the optimization scenario feature in your sourcing events. What is the source optimization feature? It is an optional bid evaluation tool that proposes all possible combinations of award allocations among suppliers, works based on available constraints to meet your guidelines, your choices, and is key to success to define your goals before you create your event or your RFP or auctions. And why bid optimization is useful? When you are evaluating responses from suppliers with many lines or lots on it, or you have a question for grading and want to evaluate options of best technical offer or best bid or even a combination of them. And where there is a need to split award among suppliers or even evaluate incumbents at line item level. These are the cases usually you can leverage this function. And how can I use this feature? First of all, you set up your event, determine the factors that will impact your optimization goals. Then, when your supplier's response are received or the event is in pending selection, you go to the content tab, open the scenarios section to start to work with the optimization scenarios. And there you can view, edit the out-of-box scenarios created by Ariba or create your own scenario in the constraint definition screen uh, in order to define the best bid for your event. Actually, this feature is off by default. Several requests should be filled to have the feature turned on for your environment. Let's log into SAP Ariba and look at an example of optimization. Here, you have an event in pending selection status. The content tab shows both the supplier detail bids and two scenarios previously created for this demonstration. As you can see, there are many items here to evaluate, so this is one of the best case you use the scenario optimization. If we select the best bid scenario, we see that the scenario goal is to select bids with the minimum extended price, and you don't like to award, minimize the number of suppliers. In the award proposal details tab, we expand all, and then we see detail allocation per supplier, for instance. Moving to summary tab, we get a high-level view of the award proposal and item allocation by suppliers. Now, to show you how to create a new scenario, let's assume you need a third scenario to get the offer with the best technical assistance based on a question answered by the suppliers in the event. So, select Create Optimization Scenario. Now, in the name field, enter Best Customer Support and select bids with the lowest extended cost. And then to create a constraint, you need to add a constraint here. Name the constraint. Select I want to specify a value that constrain the number of supply I will award to and only consider the specified suppliers. Select exactly one supplier and then uh, select the option I only want suppliers that match the criteria specified below. So in the criteria tab, we are going to add a restriction, or for instance, one more question answered in the RFP, a supplier profile criteria, or an item term criteria, such as Incoterm, lead time, etc. You can add here more than one constraint and combining them. Click on Add RFX Answer Criteria and select a question from the list. In our case, I'm going to select in case of necessity, can technical assistant be contacted directly? Select the values or range at right. In our case, it's supporting services 24 hours. If you have more than one restriction, you may select and if you want all of them as true to match a supplier, or if you want any of them as true to match one or more suppliers. Let's keep as and when we go to the selecting match suppliers tab, you can see one supplier that match that constraint. The last step is to optimize the scenario by pushing the button Optimize. In this screen, you select View List of Scenarios to return to the Content tab. And here you can check all options for award a supplier. We have three scenarios, including the last one we have created. If you select, for instance, this scenario, Best Customer Support, the system will highlight the best offers, the three suppliers and the respective offers that correspond to that scenario. So, this demonstration shows the effort and time-saving benefits of using the optimization scenario feature to help you analyze and decide on the best bid to award in a sourcing event. If you need additional resources, you can go to the Help Center and type the sourcing optimization keyword to get a list of documents explaining this topic in details, or go to the Best Practice Center through this link and then select sourcing optimization video, which is available on our YouTube channel. If you have any further questions, please contact your SAP Ariba Customer Engagement Executive or visit SAP Ariba Help for more information.